you. Oh, whoops. Let's be on the screen now. Hi, everybody. Welcome to... Oh, I'm live now. Okay, cool. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Metroid Prime Hunters for the Nintendo DS. I'm Mr. Shasta, and I'm actually really excited to show you all this very, very broken video game. I really like this one a lot. It's one of my favorite games I've ever speedrun. But, yeah. Let's get right into it. So, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so kind of the story of the game is that there's a mysterious signal that's sent out just out throughout the galaxy, and it says something about like unlimited power or whatever, and a lot of bounty hunters, like the hunters in this game, they want to go get it because, you know, that's something they want apparently. So it's Samus's job to kind of just stop them. That's where we pick up right here. Now, by default in this game, we actually have a lot of powers that we wouldn't normally have in any sort of Metroid game. For instance, we already have Morph Ball, Boost Ball, Charge Beam, Scan Visor, missiles, and we can also charge our missiles as well too, and just a lot of stuff like that. We don't get any sort of extra upgrades in this run whatsoever outside of the weapons we get later on. But yeah, that's what we just get by default. Like we're already by default kind of stacked in terms of our power. Yeah, first beginning rooms just gonna be defeating enemies as fast as we can. That's how we're gonna unlock everything. I will note, by the way, this is a DS game and it's an FPS game on the DS. I'm actually controlling this game using my stylus, like to aim and everything, using the L button to shoot and like the R button to boost with the morph ball. Sometimes the touchscreen as well too, the boost. That you can also do that too. And then like, yeah, I'm gonna use the stylus to menu and like everything like that. Like it's kind of an awkward control scheme, but it's really, really fluid once you do know how it works and everything. Now we're about to do what's I think the first glitch of the entire run right here. I'm gonna do what's called a boost clip, where essentially I'm gonna place 2 bombs down, kind of a bomb jump. But to place a bomb, missed it that time. But it's again inside of here, and if I do this correctly, nope, not that time. If I do this correctly, I skip a fight in this room, and it saves like 30 seconds. It's a bit tricky. In my practice earlier, I like failed this a bunch after like not having trouble with this trick for a while. I don't know why, but it happens. Come on, let's get it quickly, please. I believe. Wait, I got stuck up there? What the heck? I never had that happen before. That was wild. There we go. First try. Let's go. That was a bit weird, but it happens. It's all good. I think overall it still saved like a small amount of time compared to doing that fight normally. But yeah. So the character I'm running today is called All Items, by the way, which means again, you know, all the items in the game. So that means we're getting every single E tank, missile tank, and also every UA tank, aka universal ammo. That'll be useful for later once we do get the first like the first of our weapons later. By later, I mean in about a minute or so, thanks to a new but also a very difficult trick called Volt Driver Early, which I'll try and explain now before I even get into it. First off, we're actually gonna encounter Cannon, the very first hunter of the game here. It's kind of like a snake. But yeah, Volt Driver Early. Essentially, we're gonna be clipping inside of this area that's kind of that'll be unloaded for a while. And it's doing a very precise morph ball clip where you unmorph at just the right time and it'll clip us through the wall. It's very, very hard. And then I'm using the scan visor to see where I'm going once I get inside of there. And while I'm there, I'll get UA tank and then get Volt Driver, the power that I want. And then I'll try and clip out using a boost clip, but it's invisible. And then I have to go along the seam. If I'm a little bit off there, I will fall out of bounds. And have to do everything again. So here we go. Gonna need some concentration for this. This clip is extremely difficult, to say the least. Come on. We got this. Nope. All right, we can do it. We can do it. Usually just take me this long to get the first initial clip here. There we go. As soon as I get out of bounds here, and you actually also, I forgot to mention, you also jump as well. There's the UA tank. Everything is currently unloaded here. I'm jumping onto some platforms that are invisible right now. There's Volt Driver. We got it. We're not done yet, though, because we do have to clip out of bounds. Or clip back in bounds, rather. Alright, I'm going to hug the wall until we get to this corner here, and then line up directly parallel with the wall like this. And then do boost clip and hope we get it. The way I know I got it is if my shots don't like miss the if my shots miss the wall there. That's how I know I got it. Also, my boost ball will like go like have a little trail behind me a little bit if I do get it. Not yet. I think I got there. No, I didn't. Okay, let me try that. Yeah, fair angle. Wait, what? Why am what? Okay, that was weird. I don't know why I jumped on top of it, but it's something, I guess. Hold on, let me find my positioning again. There we go. Cool. Let's try this again. I think I got it there. Yeah, okay. So we're clipped out now, and I'm gonna have to go along the seam here in order to. I have to go along the seam here and not fall out. If I fall out, we're gonna lose a good amount of time because the checkpoint's a bit further back. Oops. Okay, there we go. So I'm being extra careful here because it's a marathon run. I can go a little closer. Yeah, there we go. This should be good right here. Then we're gonna do a jump. There we go. We got it. All right, we're good. Thank goodness. I'm glad we didn't fail that. Yeah. That's a really hard trick, to say the least. That was found like a year or two ago, and it saves like multiple minutes in this run, to say the least. Because we got power way earlier than intended, and that will allow us to sequence break a lot of areas later, especially. It's freaking wild. But now with that, we're done with that stressful trick. We can go fight Camden. And the trick for Pan here is just to keep hitting him in the head because headshots do more damage. But also once he's down to like a certain amount of health, he'll start moving here. But if I stay on that little platform, he just won't move at all. I don't know why. It's wild. I'm gonna say the word wild a lot, but because it's true. This run's very wild already. It's crazy. That's also another word I'll use a lot. But yeah, so I forgot to even mention it earlier, but the goal of every area of this game is to collect not 6 artifacts, technically 6, but 3 artifacts, and once we do that, we unlock the boss. So we've gotten 2 so far, basically, in this area. That's what we've done. Also, we can kind of rocket jump like Quake as well in this game. So we can, and also we can jump mid-air as well. So we can hit the ground. We can hit the ground with a missile and then jump immediately afterwards and get some more height that way. It's very, very useful. And now with that, we have all 3 artifacts, and then we're gonna go straight to the boss portal, which is right here. Not all boss portals in the game will actually be just right there, like right near where the last artifact is. Some will, but not everyone. But yeah, here's the first boss of the game. This is Credifid. It's just a big pillar of eyes on it. That's all it is. We gotta destroy all the blue eyes, and then go from there. Simple as that. Since we have Volt Driver, it's actually a bit faster to use Volt Driver to destroy the crystal that pops out. So that's what we'll be doing. It's also faster to charge a bit too, if we can. The Volt Driver itself is not very useful power in general, but having it now rather than later will just save us a lot of time on the routing, especially. And also because we're not supposed to have it now, like some enemies and bosses just don't react properly when they get hit by it as well. And like they'll just get destroyed immediately. It's crazy. You mentioned the fact this game is not on 3DS, right? Well, I'm actually playing on 3DS right now with a circle pad, and it controls actually just fine on this. I think like pretty much everyone in this game can prefers playing this game on circle pad rather than using a D-pad. So if you want to play this game again, I highly recommend playing on 3DS with a circle pad. It's much better in general. But yeah, now it's time to escape. By that I mean, quote-unquote, escape. Because what we're going to do here is we're going to start sequence breaking the game. This is not the only time we sequence break the game, in general, by the way. This is the first time we're doing it. Oops, I'm just gonna not do that. It's not really worth it to go for that again, I feel. It kind of is, but yeah. Not this time. But yeah, so there's a yellow door right there. It's unlocked. That's unlocked with Volt Driver. So the fact that we have it now during this escape sequence means we're just gonna do a lot of stuff during the escape. And this room here, we can just scan this thing through the wall, which is the last thing we're supposed to do in this room in general. So we kind of just skip the whole room, just like that. And now we're gonna get the item in this room just right over here, the little UA tank right here. And now we're just gone. We're just gonna get out of here using the portal we unlocked. That's a shame. I've always played this game on a 3DS XL, and like, I never really had problems with myself, but to each their own. Alright, I'm glad I made that platform cycle, by the way, because I really need to. Alright, so now in this section, this is kind of like a maze, if you will. But we're kind of just gonna ignore part of it. We're supposed to use these portals to teleport ourselves around this maze, and eventually lead to here, but we can just kind of bomb jump and boost after a second bomb, and get a power here called Shock Coil early. Shock Coil is very good. It's like, it's essentially like a Tesla coil. Like, the longer you hold it out, the more electricity and stuff it'll shoot at people. It's very, very good, to say the least. That was very nice right there. I need to destroy one Guardian in that room in order to advance. So, that's what I did. Simply enough. Who you call him, Pinhead? Now we have Shock Coil, we can just go over here as well, and this will teleport us directly to where we need to be. In this case, what we need to do is get all the items, because Metro Prime Hunter is all items, that's the category. So we get the UA tank right there, we get the artifact we unlocked earlier from hitting that switch. Then we go over here, jump on this, and go into this portal. Get this missile tank right over here. And then go on a merry way. Now I gotta be a little careful in this next room here. It's very easy to fall down and die in here. So I'm actually play it pretty safely and probably just not go for any sort of boost balls or anything. Now I'll go for one. If I die during this escape sequence, I have to redo the entire thing over and over again. Because that's how the checkpoint system works when you're escaping. So we're gonna play this one just super safely because it's marathon, and just do that. Probably for the best in this case. We're right behind schedule right now anyways, so don't want to be further behind by me not playing the video game well, but yeah. Oh, you need to die. Get out of here. And for some reason that portal just works during the escape sequence. Portals aren't supposed to be scanned like that during the escape, but if we scan a portal for the first time ever during an escape sequence, they just it just works for some reason. Don't know why, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, with that, that's our first visit to Celestial Archives right there. That's the first area of the game we go to. There are 4 planets total in this game, and yeah, that's the first one right there. Now we're going to the second one. Right over here. This one's Linos. It just works. Yeah, you're not even escaping anything. Yeah, exactly. There's just a timer that's running, and if you And if you don't leave in time, you just explode. That's literally all it is. I don't know why it's like this, but it's like this. Anyways, first thing you do in Alinos is go right over here, and then we'll do a bomb jump boost, just like that. So you avoid using 2 bombs to get that missile tank. And now we're gonna do something called maze skip, which has me place a bomb inside the maze, and then bomb boost once again. And if I do it correctly, I just skip the rest of the maze. It saves like 30 seconds. Perfect, easy every time. Alright, cool. And since I have Volt Driver as well, this next area is actually a lot faster. Because I can just use Volt Driver to destroy... just to hit these barriers right here. Simple as that. We used to have to do like a little clip through that barrier. And it wasn't that bad, but like... that was the thing we used to have to do there after going around the room normally. Now we just do that, and it's like slightly faster, you know? Oh, right over there. There we go. It's like where Spire goes right here after you defeat those enemies. Don't know why. He just liked this. Get out of here, Spire! That's Spire, by the way. He's one of the hunters. He's a big ol' mean rock. Ferox has a record in this category, actually. He's like a 111 something, I think. Like 111.3 something, I want to say. He's got a good time. It's a very good time. Alright, but now we gotta fight Spire. I was hoping to hit him during that cutscene there a second ago. You can do that if you charge a missile during it. Oh, he's just gone. Okay, see ya. Anyways, there's a missile right here we're gonna get real quick. So we're gonna get him. He's gonna come towards us, which is fine. I'm gonna hopefully kill him right here. There we go. Good. Not the best fight because he did move a lot there. And I missed the initial missile through the wall. Which kinda sucks, but oh well. There we go. There's a third and final artifact to this area. Now it's time to go fight the boss. I'm gonna mention right now, by the way, I'm playing this game on the English version. For a long time, the Japanese version was fastest, but now English is like a little bit faster, as far as I'm aware. Don't know how much faster, but an amount faster. And that's because of a trick we're gonna do right after his boss fights. Or a big reason is why. A big reason is that, pretty much. As far as I'm aware, at least. I know both versions of the game, like English and Japanese, are both very similar in speed, though. They both have like a few small differences that, like, basically equals to a similar amount of time, which is nice. Anyways, this is the second boss fight here. This is Slench. Slench does not behave correctly when you use Volt Driver on, by the way. He just dies. Just like that. You're not supposed to be able to do that. Yeah, Japanese version can ignore the ice maze. That's a thing. English version can't do that, unfortunately. And there we go. Simple as that. Let's see if I can get this as well. I got the pause, but I was too far over anyways. It didn't really matter. So, if you pause the right time there and like stay paused for like a second or so, you can skip the cutscene of... You can skip the cutscene I just saw right there, essentially. And get the Octolith, which saves like 10 seconds. It's really hard to get that. That's something you gotta like really practice the timing for after that cutscene happens. It's really whack. But yeah. Anyways, we're escaping again. But we're gonna do a little trick here I like to call loading the next room, then going back into this room. And doing that has this portal open. And that saves a lot of time. It also skips one of the hunters in the game, Weevil. We just never encounter Weevil in this run because of that. That's pretty good. And now here's one of my favorite areas in the game. Arcterra. We're gonna go to Arcterra next. I love Arcterra. That's a big reason why English is faster, yeah. It's because that skip saves just a ton of time. That's a big reason. It's so simple as well. Like you scan the portal before the boss fight, then you load the next room and go back in, and then the portal just works for some reason. It's so wild. But speaking of things that are wild, Arcterra is really wild because we're gonna have to skip another hunter by doing this out of bounds clip right here, just like that. If you use missiles to push yourself out of bounds, and yeah, it's really good. In this case, we skipped the 5 Weevil, and because of that, we'd never encounter him at all in the rest of the game. And then this is gonna skip unlocking the door that has the artifact inside of it. We're currently just clipped inside the area, and got the E-Tank there as well. You can get the E-Tank as well while you're falling, but I missed it just a little bit. I've been really bad getting that lately. There's the artifact, but currently we're locked in. How do we get out? That's how we get out. We just push ourselves through the wall right there. But also, we're kind of stuck in this room as well. So we're just gonna go a little bit further to the left. There we go. We're just gonna jump right through that wall there, and now we're just out of there. That all saves a few minutes of just messing around in that room. That's what that does. It's pretty ridiculous. But wait, there's more. We're going to have to do a bomb jump right here, and then I'll boost across after a second bomb jump, and bam. We go over here, get that missile tank, and we just go. Then we're just going to jump right up here, because we can just kind of do that. Definitely not supposed to go around that way to get up to that boss portal, but whatever. But wait, there's more! If you enjoyed those glitches, I'll throw in this glitch here for free! It's not really a glitch, it's just a skip. It saves like 30 seconds, but still, we missile jump across, and we just get Jug Care a lot faster than normal. And there we go. Now we have the third power of the game, aka the first power of the game. That's the first one we're supposed to get, but we did Volt Driver early, so to a third now. Yeah, this game is so busted. I love it. But yeah, with that, we got Jug Care. We can open up the purple door in Arcterra and get all the artifacts in this area. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna lock that boss portal for later as well too, while we're just here. It's just convenient to do that now. Hi, Billy Mays here for another fantastic Metroid Prime Hunters for Nintendo DS speedrun. Oops, why did I have more? Oh no. I'm a fool! I'm a fool! Get out of here! I'm a fool! Alright, anyways. We're going to the ice maze here. And this is where the last artifact is. We gotta hit the switch real quick. I don't know how I got that. Oh, the boost ball just went off automatically. That's cool, I guess. Strange. Well, whatever. This game is so cool. Highly recommend it. Such a great speedrun as well. I love this run so much. We're gonna place a bomb there because it'll keep the door unlocked for later. It just saves a few seconds. Unfortunately, because I'm a fool, the door here is not gonna be unlocked anymore, like it was before. Metroid Dread for Nintendo Switch family of systems. Agreed. I guess while we're going to the next area, we can probably read one donation out real quick, if we have any.
Well, we don't have any donations at the moment.
Come on, people!
I'd like to remind everybody that we do have several donation incentives. Well, we have a donation incentive in the form of the Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes upgrade to all dog tags incentive, which is at 0 out of 150. And then we also have a couple of bid wars going on for stuff that's later today, including rolled out character bid war, which is currently it's Snowcone the Chicken in the lead with $46 versus Morris the Rat and Chartreuse the Giraffe. And then we also have Octopath Traveler voice language bid war and Resident Evil 2 Remake category bid war. Both of those are not. They're both at, all of them are at 0, so you can very easily influence.
Did someone say free bid war?
It is a free bid war. In fact, if you donate, not only can you put your donation towards a bid war, you can also put your donation towards a donation incentive. It's a 2-for-1, double the fun. So please consider doing that. We're raising money for Lead. It's a great organization.
So what happened in this room here is I got very unlucky. It's random if I get an enemy or I get a hunter in this room at all, and unfortunately I got one guardian, and he ran away from me the whole time. It was very annoying, so very unfortunate, but it happens. That's just time loss. You can't do anything about it. That room is also comes to play later in terms of luck in this run. So yeah. Now what we're gonna do is just move on. We had Jug here, which is what we need to move on to this area in the first place. So that's at least good. Judicator, Jug here, I don't even know. It means like judgment or something. It's an ice power. I don't know. It makes no sense. It's something. Anyways, lava doesn't hurt us. Or like it barely hurts us. So we're just gonna ignore it and just use it to our advantage to get through this area a bit faster. Now there's 3 guardians in this next room that I hope... Oh, there's a manip there! I forgot about that! You're right! Oh my god! Whoops! I'll have to remember that later, whenever I go back to the MPH attempts. Which might be after this run, I'm not sure, we'll see. Anyways, yeah, there's all 3 of them. They die faster using Charged Judicator. And now here we're about to do another now bounce clip that saves a good amount of time. If I can get it quickly, at least. Let's see if I can do it. Not yet. Ooh, second try. Nice. I barely got that one. So we clipped out of bounds there because normally to get into this room and get the artifact here, we need to do a lot of stuff in the previous room to unlock the door and at the very top of this room, and then eventually get that switch there, which unlocks the artifact, the crystal of the artifact in it. That takes forever, so we just didn't do that. Now, in like an old route of this game, we used to use Magmall for that clip because it was just a lot easier, but now I went back to using Missile because it's just faster overall. Because we don't have to go over here, then go back, do the clip, and then go back over here again, basically. Okay, we have Shock Claw now, and that's actually really good for his boss fight here. As long as I don't get hurt, which I'm currently unhurt. Oh no, come on. Alright, we'll hit you with like 2 of these Judicators then. There we go. And with that, we get Magmall. I mentioned the power beforehand, but yeah. Magmall, baby. That's the orange power, and keep that in mind for later. For now, we have an E-Tank right here, so if we're low on health at this point, then that's a good one to get. And right here, we're supposed to go around the room to scan this little thing here, but we just don't do that. We scan through his barrier instead because we're cool like that. And that'll unlock the artifact right up here. I'll keep in mind, this is artifact 2 out of 3 in this area. Keep that in mind for way later, essentially, because we're actually going to escape right now. And yeah, that's Alina's 2 right there. Now we're going to go back to Arctera. And keep in mind, we actually had all 3 artifacts in this area, but we elected to leave and just go through the portal instead of actually fighting the boss. Now, the reason for that is because we're about to sequence break the game. And the way we do that is through the escape sequence here, because it saves a lot of time this way. But here's... go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to say, if anyone in chat or anyone who's watching would like to tell us what on earth Samus is actually escaping from in this game, I encourage you to make a donation of your choice and let us know, and we'll read some of the best ones out loud.
She's escaping from her biggest fear, repeated bosses, which is what happens right here. So here's here's a funny little story about this game. They apparently spent most of their budgets on the F&B cutscenes, which do look really good, by the way. Like, they do look really good. I can't deny that. But because of that, they actually, I think, ran out of money to make new bosses. So that's why I'm fighting Slunch again here. He's just kind of here. It's been unfortunate, but honestly, he behaves differently from the other Slunch fights in general in the game. It's not like to me, it's not a huge deal, but it does suck in general that like you're essentially fighting the same boss. It's really unfortunate, but yeah. At the very least, like, they behave differently. It's not the same fight every time, but yeah. Yeah, both Slunch and Creditor repeated 4 times throughout the game as boss fights as a result, unfortunately. Yeah, that was Slunch 2 in particular. That's what that fight was. I'm numbering them because that'll be relevant for later events in the game. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, we're going to escape, quote unquote, right now. That's what we're gonna do. Before I escape, though, I need to go down here real quickly and hit this. There we go. Get UA tank, then go all the way over here. There's the boost pad just right there, so it's a little bit faster to do it right now rather than earlier. And we're gonna do a really hard trick here called Trace Skip. This will skip one of the hunters of the game, Trace, and also like bring us over to where we need to be to quote unquote escape. Yeah, that. So I can get this jump right here. Perfect. First try. Nice. The idea here is we're going out of bounds and also keeping this area loaded in, because that'll allow this door to still exist, essentially. And we just kind of sequence break this area here and do this part way earlier than intended. We're not supposed to be here right now, to say the least. But here we are. But here I am, doing everything I can. Holding on to what I am, 'cause I'm a Superman. Ah, it still got me, damn. That's what I get for singing Superman by Goldfinger. Good song. Shouts to Tony Hawk. This is where you get Imperialist, yes. That's actually what we just got. We got the Imperialist, which is basically like a sniper rifle. It's got a lot of cooldown in general when you use it. Oh wait, that's right, we do this first now, I forgot. So we're gonna do this first. We can get either one of these artifacts in any order, but like... yeah. They're planning on getting 2 artifacts in this area. The third one takes too long, so we get it on the 3rd visit, essentially. It doesn't really save or lose time if we get the artifact like now rather than later, but yeah, that's the plan. 1, 2, 3. Oops. 3, and then you're over there. 1 and 2. Bam. Yeah, Imperialist is we're gonna be using Imperialist a lot in this run. It's one of the most powerful weapons in the entire game. Like, it's very good that we got it now, to say the least. We're using it a lot. Now, this is a skip here. It saves 4 seconds, because normally it's supposed to shoot a missile at a pillar, and it'll cause a cutscene to happen and knocks the pillar down so you can get across there. Oops, over here. But we're not worrying about that right now. We don't need to worry about that. Later on in the game, that pillar is just gonna be knocked down after the boss fight happens. So, yeah. Very good stuff. For now, though, we're gonna go over here and get another artifact. This section of Arcterra is actually really... I think it's kind of different from, like, the other sections of Arcterra, I guess, because, like, the artifacts are super spread out from each other. Or other sections, like other planets, I guess, because their artifacts are super spread out from each other, and like, yeah, they kind of a bit out of the way getting one of them. We gotta get them, obviously. Then go over here, scan this. Scan this over here, and then scan that. Just like that. Perfect. And if we get close enough to switch on the wall here, we can't... It'll actually close up. Which is the point of Imperialist. Like I said, it's like a sniper rifle. So you want to be, like, you know, far away from it in order to hit it. But yeah, doing that will unlock a switch, which will unlock the crystal, and then we get the artifact, just like that. And now, 2 Guardians are going to spawn in, and hopefully I can defeat them quickly. They're a bit annoying. They kind of decide whenever they want to run towards me. Where's the other one? Where are you? You coward. Show yourself. Oh, there you are. Where'd you come from? He wasn't even shooting me when he was coming towards me. That was weird. You're just chilling, I guess. But yeah, as you can see there, Imperialists destroyed both of them in 1 shot. That'll happen if you shoot them in the head. So like that's what I've been doing. That's what I'm gonna be doing for the rest of the run, essentially. For Guardians, I'll be doing that, and for like other enemies in general, I'll be doing that as well. It's just very, very useful and very fast. So yeah, with that, we actually don't have we could potentially get the 3rd artifact in this area right now, but it'll take a little bit. Like, there's a lot going on in that last area, so we'd like to just kind of escape right now instead of coming back later. Instead of like getting an artifact and come back to that portal and escaping. It doesn't really lose time or save time to get it now or anything, since we're going through that portal anyways. So like, it doesn't really lose time or save time. But yeah. But now here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to Vesper Defense Outpost, a place we have not gone to yet, and we're just gonna beat it, just all in one go. Now, if you've paid attention to how this game has worked so far, you're not supposed to be able to beat an area all in one go. But we're gonna do that for video here. That's one of the cool new things about this run. This is the last time I like seriously grinded this game a long time ago. Is that you can just kind of do this now. You can just kind of beat this whole area in one go. And I'll show you how we do it as we go on. But like, just keep that thought in the back of your mind, basically. For now, though, we're gonna go over here and get the last weapon we have not gotten yet at this point, which is Battle Hammer. The way we're gonna do it, though, is we're gonna go into this room and immediately clip out of bounds and jump on top of the platform that it's on, just like that. And then hopefully not fall off as soon as we get it. If we do, it's not a huge deal. It's just a little time loss. Good. All right, there we go. And now we got it. We have all 6 powers that we need. If we didn't do that, we'd have to go through that. We have to go through that room and scan like 6 different things. Or it's like 4 different like things throughout the room, which would cause a lot of cutscenes to happen, and it just wastes a lot of time. So that clip out bounds actually saves like 40 seconds probably. It's kind of ridiculous. You wouldn't think it'd save that much time considering how small that room is, but yeah. Yeah, we're gonna scan this. This will unlock a UA tank later that we're gonna get later. No, this one's gonna unlock the barriers which we need to advance later. Then this one's gonna unlock the UA tank that we're gonna use later. That's what it is. Oops. I was already facing the right direction. I thought I wasn't. Apparently I was. Oh, I didn't bomb that earlier. Whoops. Well, whatever. I was supposed to bomb that door on my way out of there, but I, forgot to. All right, so we're gonna do a hard clip right here. Well, no, do we do it right now? Yeah, we do it right now. Okay, yeah, we do. We're gonna do a really hard clip right here. It's very precise. I have to hit the wall. I have to move like right before I hit the wall with my missile here. It's very precise. Come on, we got this. We got this. Ah, I was too far away anyways. Why am I missing this all of a sudden? Why am I missing this all of a sudden? Come on. This shouldn't take me this long. This is a complete outlier. There we go. I might die though, because that took me way too freaking long, but hopefully I don't. That was really bad though, unfortunately. I might die, just have to do a few things in this area first. Oh, it didn't give me a health drop either. That's actually really unfortunate. Well, whatever. Oh, I need to hit that later, but I'll worry about that later. Anyways, are you gonna give me health through this box, please? Maybe? Alright, we got some health back, that's fine. Alright, so now we're gonna fight one of the hunters in the game, Silex. That's what we're gonna do. This fight's really hard because we have to hit that shot there. If we don't, then this fight is way more difficult. Then him when he's morphed up like that, and then with another Imperialist shots, and then just a few more shots, and he's on to the second phase inside this room over here. So we're gonna go over here and directly at him. He's gonna be on our right like this, and then oops, accidentally jumped. Then we do that, and then we hit him one more time while he's moving over here like that, and then I missed. That's fine though, no big deal. We just wait for him to stand still, or he just morphs again, which I was not expecting. Normally, okay, so if I did this fight fast enough, this ship would not spawn in time. So it's actually really unfortunate that happened there. He just wouldn't stop moving. So, yeah. That was weird. Anyways, he's gone. That was a little strange. I'm not sure why it happened that way, but it'd be like that sometimes, I guess. Let me get some health inside the room. Oh, that's a nice hefty amount of health. You love to see it. Actually, I'm gonna get some more health here again because I'm gonna need it later. That's not health. Please, health. There we go. And there's no box in that corner. Alright, you got it, boss. Alright, so we got more health back. That's good. We need health for later for Eclipse, so... yeah. Better that I get that now rather than risking it and everything. Alright, so normally I just morph out here, but I forgot to shoot this door earlier, so I'm gonna shoot that right now, before I forget. That door is important because that allows us to because essentially we're gonna use that door to sequence break. But for now, we're gonna go beat the boss. We're gonna get the last artifact in this area. We're currently at 2 out of 3, and then go beat the boss. It's important that we do that right now. In fact, actually, if I have any donations, it's probably a good time before we fight the boss, real quick.
Unfortunately, we do not have any donations right now. Again, if you'd like to guess or maybe decide what Samus exactly is escaping from every time she leaves these planets, let us know in a donation.
I mean, in general, this is a charity marathon. If y'all been enjoying the runs in general this entire weekend, or just even recently we started watching, feel free to, like, you know, give us some money. Just donate to the charity involved and everything. It all helps just make this whole thing worth it in the end, you know?
If you are able to donate, we appreciate it. If not, we appreciate you just being here and spreading the word.
I don't know what happened right there. I know you should fall down there, but at least we got back up easily. But yeah, time to fight the boss fight. Which is going to be Credit 2 in particular. And now we actually have all the weapons in the game, so we're going to use them to our advantage here. AKA, we're just going to use Magmal and its giant blast radius to destroy multiple eyes at once. And then use Shock Coil and its ability to, and like its... I guess I can say its ability to just like do more damage over time in general. To just kind of destroy all of that. Or destroy the crystal. I can't words. I was saying them and then I forgot. Anyways. Brains are weird. Regardless. This is the last phase of Credit 2. What we gotta do, all these eyes spawn like kind of open randomly, so I'm just gonna kind of fire when they open. And hopefully, you know, I don't waste too much time here. Oops. We're good here? Nope, we got some more. Is it in the middle? Yeah, it's in the middle. Okay, that's what I figured. That's a common occurrence with this with Credit Fit 2 here in particular. Hey, I got the thing. Nice. Cool. So that's a small cutscene skip you can do right there. If you jump into the Octolit or into the boss at the right time, or in particular in the Credit Fit at the right time, then like you can do that. I'm gonna get all the health in this room real quick just for safety. I gotta do a hard missile flip in a second, so more health equals more chances. But yeah, you can kind of just skip a cutscene there by jumping in the credit for the right time. It's kind of cool. Very small time save, not a big one by any means, but hey, it's time save. Fun fact about time save: saving time is good for going fast. Anyways, we're supposed to be escaping during this escape sequence here, but I'll be doing something a little bit different from what you think I'd be doing here. Or I guess it's not. I guess that's weird to say because I've been glitching the game the whole time. I've been going out of bounds and sequence breaking and stuff. But like, yeah. So we're gonna go over here instead of over to where our ship is, and do a little clip through this barrier. Hopefully I can get this quickly. This one's a little bit finicky. Oh, hello. Okay, I wasn't supposed to clip out that much. There we go. Okay, so that was third try. Good. I got a little scared because I clipped out of bounds all the way. You can also clip past the barrier that way too, but it's not the way I'm used to. So that got a little bit scary for me. But yeah, we're gonna destroy those enemies in this room right here, and then do what's called a morph ball clip into this corner by just going the morph ball, and then just kind of clip through, and then this jump right here, which hopefully I'll get soon and not die. Hopefully I get soon and not die. This is a very scary jump. If I fail this jump and die, then I have to redo the entire escape sequence again. But this saves a lot of time, and it's also very cool if I get it. Ooh. Alright, we got this, we got this. There is a, like, better set for this, but the fast set that I use right here is just better for me overall. Yeah, okay, we died that time. So we gotta try that again. That's honestly fine. My estimate's like slightly generous. It's like this is okay. I accounted for stuff like this happening. It's a very common death in this run for that to happen there, essentially. No big deal. We move on. We move on. It's all good. Oops. Why'd you go that way? That was weird. Oh, I gotta wait here now. God dang it! I boosted to the right with my stylus and it went to the left, and I don't know why. That was really weird. Anyways, take two and action. Please, maybe. Alright, third try again, that's good. Give me that health. Oh, there's health over here too. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Perfect. Let's try that again. I got this like first try immediately in my practice earlier, and also in all my recent runs lately. So yeah, it be like that sometimes. I think I got it here. Yeah, there we go. First try, let's go. Real talk though, that trick is really difficult. You have to go into the void and coyote jump, which is just jumping in midair. That's just the term for it. And then if you jump at the right time, you're able to actually get the artifact and still be in bounds. Sometimes you can get the artifact and like still fall out of bounds if you're not high enough, if you didn't jump high enough, or if you jump at like too late. That can happen as well, and that's I'm always scared of that whenever I do actually get the artifacts. But yeah, keep in mind we're supposed to be escaping right now. I'll just emphasize that once again, because we're actually about to cancel the escape sequence right here. And with that scan right there, a new timer plays over the old one, and there's no more escape sequence happening. We don't have to escape at all anymore. That's just not a thing we have to do anymore. And that whole sequence unlocks the next crystal there, which has the artifact inside of it. You can clip inside there as well, but it's task only. So yeah. Watch for Tass's game, by the way. Tass's game is really cool. This game's Tass is awesome. Shout out to Memory, he made it a long time ago. But yeah. This fight right here, using the clip that we did earlier that I died on the first time, using that clip, we actually don't have to fight this boss, or fight these 3 guardians anymore. Which, like, is a very, very, very luck-based fight. Because they just kind of move around wherever the heck they want to on like, the 2 floors in that room. And it's very random where they go and, like, how they behave and everything. And it's just overall just an awful time. But we don't have to worry about that because, well, we're good now. Like, the door is just unlocked, and we can just go into here and get the last artifact. So that's pretty cool. It's a cool little thing that we just did. This is the only area of the entire game where we can just sequence break it and, like, do it in one visit. There's no other, like, out of all the 4 planets in this game, this is the only one we can actually do in one visit because of the 2 timers in that one area, essentially just overlapping each other and overlapping escape timers as a result. If it wasn't for that, then we'd be doing this area in like 2 visits, maybe 3. We used to do it in 3 visits back in the day, but obviously we don't do that anymore. It's just faster to do it all in one go now. Also, I scanned that little thing up there, and then just fell off the cliff during the cutscene. That's what happened there. You can just kind of do that. Saves a small amount of time.
Do we have a minute?
Give me like 30 seconds.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So we're supposed to go around. We're supposed to go around this area right now, but instead we're gonna bomb jump just like this, and then boost off the second bomb, and we have barely enough height to get the artifacts. And then we're gonna go all the way down to the boss fight now. Now that we have all the artifacts, and also all the items in general in Vesperhaven's outpost. And yeah, go ahead now. Actually,
sweet. I just wanted to quickly say we have a donation.
Let's
from
go.
Skyward Frog 7.
Let's go.
They donated $20 and said Samus is escaping to the bathroom on her ship. It's about as good as an excuse as any.
Honestly, I agree.
Thank you very much for your donation.
All right, here we go. So this boss fight right here. This is Slench 4 for the record. This is supposed to be the 2nd time, the 4th time we fight Slench, but it is our currently a 3rd time. But yeah, the whole thing is he's on the ceiling now. He's hanging on by his tentacles and stuff, and now he does this attack right here where he rolls around. We can speed this up, but there's a chance of soft locking, so I'm gonna not do it because, you know, I want this run complete and be in their estimates, and that's more important than going for PB strats right now. When I'm not going for a PB, I'm going for a showcase, you know. But yeah. Oops. So we're just gonna do that over and over again. We'll do it 2 more times. I'm not soft locking. How dare you? It is cool though. Like, for whatever reason, if you bomb Slench right here, like in its path, it just like advances the script or whatever that like tells it to stop at a certain location. It's really wild, actually, the fact that that's even like what happens and just works. But yeah, you ever scale for the speed, but not right now. I want to soft lock the game. Plus, I haven't saved, you know. Like, I haven't saved. if it's soft locks, this run's screwed. Why am I getting all UA ammo? What the heck? That's weird. I will show y'all something cool I can do that's not fast, but it looks really cool. If I morph ball, then I morph right here. For some reason, this just happens. Like, I don't know why. It makes things even more trippy. Check this out. Oops. There we go. Yeah, that's a thing. Who was shooting Samus? Whoa! Maybe she was shooting herself. That's very dark. Never mind. Yeah, Slench is dead. Crab emoji. That's the longest boss fight in the entire game, other than the final boss fight. So yeah, final boss fight's a bit lengthy, but not a bad way. It's a very fun fight. And with that, we're gonna escape. But here's the cool thing right here that we're gonna do during your escape sequence. So, I forgot to mention earlier, but like there's a barrier that's put in place during the escape sequence. Like the first time around, the first escape sequence you're supposed to be doing. Over this doorway up here. We flipped past it earlier, but it's still here on our way out. So the way we get past it is doing this, and hopefully it works. There we go, first try, nice. So what happened right there is I missile jumped above the barrier, held up so I was against the doorway, and I was able to and I paused there so I can load in the map load in the area on the other side of that door, and I was able to just straight up just be able to get past there as a result of that. The old way of doing that is a lot more difficult. We had to actually use the same morph ball clip we did earlier to go out of bounds and then like shoot the. I go along the seam there and like shoot the ground so we know where we're going essentially. And that's how we were able to get out of there. But like, it was a lot more difficult. And a lot slower in general, but like that way is a lot better to get out of there. It's very good. Yeah, now we're back in Arcterra. We're just gonna clean up this area. We're getting the last artifact in this area, getting the UA tanks and stuff, and then we're good. Right here, we're skipping an auto scroller by just going to the side. That's all we have to do, really. Just go to the side, and that skips it. Yep. You gotta be careful though, because like if you go too far to the center when going back above where those platforms were supposed to be, your controls actually lock up, and you can't like jump or anything. It's really whack. Yeah, there's that, and then going back over here, and this should unlock. There we go. That's a quick way of beating this maze right here. It could take longer if you're not careful, but that's the fastest way to do it, as far as I'm aware. Now here's something that I didn't realize for a long time, but apparently in the Japanese version, the elevator goes up and down, back and forth over and over again. But in the English version, it just stays down here for some reason. And that also saves time over Japanese. The Japanese version actually skips that elevator sequence in the first place, rather than it skips the entire maze sequence in the first place. But the English version has to do that. But I feel like that elevator thing actually saves some time back in this area over the Japanese version because, you know, it's just a thing. It's just down for some reason. Otherwise, you have to do that part like really quickly and worry about like elevator cycles and stuff. Because doesn't that cycle loses a lot of time? But we don't gotta worry about that anymore. It's all good. No big deal or anything. What is a big deal though are all these Guardians. We're now gonna jump down from the ceiling and try and kill us. Hello? Barely missed his head. That's not good. All right, we're gonna come back for you later. How about that? Oh no. Okay. There's 3. Oh, this guy's pushing me over here. Oh no, please. Oh no, please! You need to die! Right, there you are. Alright, so that was a bit unfortunate. that was a really weird fight. I missed the head a few times. Which, yeah, a little bit of time lost that way, but oh well. It happens. Anyways, we're gonna jump to this side once again, just like that. See we avoid the platform there. That platform locks our movements, which essentially makes this an auto-scroller. We just skip it. Saves like a minute both ways. It's like 2 minutes total or so. It's really good. And UA tank just out in the middle of the oak, just out in the middle right there. Oops, nope. Jumped a little bit early. There we go. And then with that, we're just gonna go straight to the boss portal, which is right over here. And it's time for Credifid 4. Keep in mind, by the way, we have not fought Credifid 3 or Slench 3 yet. And we're finally 4th iterations of both of them right now. Just want to point that out real quick. This game's busted. See, this one moves. That's the gimmick of it. It moves around, which does make Shock Coil a little bit scary to go for at times, because he can like break your chain if you're not careful. Your Shock Coil chain. If you do it correctly, then it should be fine. But it can be just a little bit frightening. I think all the ones on the top row are destroyed. Yeah, okay. And there we go. Tower of Eyes on Wheels, exactly. I'm a little low on health from that. Okay, well I get some health on the way out of here, I guess. So, another escape sequence right here. There's one thing that could happen that's very unfortunate on this escape sequence. Alright, I'm gonna point out real quickly as well, too. This pillar right here is... we were supposed to knock it down earlier, but it's now knocked down because... that's just how it's scripted, I guess. Therefore, we saved like 5 seconds on a cutscene we'd never watch, just from that pillar being knocked down. We never saw the cutscene being knocked down, so yeah. And cool, we got good luck right here. So sometimes a hunter is in that room, but thankfully not this time. But the rest is just like jumping up this giant tower, and then we're gonna go Celestial Archives. If we have donations to read, then now's another good time.
We do not, but I would like to give
Come
you a
on,
quick
people.
Update. We have a quick update on the rolled out character bid war. Although Morris the Rat is still at $0, we have Chartreuse the Giraffe at $20 and Snowcone the Chicken at $46, so you still have time to turn the tides of that battle if you donate.
Give me the rat! Give me the rat! Come on! Yeah, keep the donations coming, everybody. Keep them coming. Alright, so we're gonna use that portal we unlocked earlier during that very large escape sequence at the very beginning of this run, after Volt Driver early and stuff. Now we're just gonna go up here. This whole area in general is just a lot of platforms you gotta wait on just to advance through here. Now, I used to call this section right here like plot skip, because we used to run this game in Japanese, and I don't know how to read Japanese, but I can't say that anymore because we're not playing on English, and now it can read what's going on here now as a result. So I can't make that joke anymore. We are at the very least skimming through all that just so we can advance, but it's not the same. It's not the same. But yeah. E-Tank right over here. Now we wait just a little bit longer. I will say we're about to fight Slunch 3, and he can only be hurt by Battle Hammer. So that's why we're using that's why I selected Battle Hammer already. I forgot to even mention it earlier, but like for the Slunch fights, one of their gimmicks and like what makes them different from each other is the fact they can only be hurt by certain weapons. For some of the layer fights, like Slunch 2, which we fought back in Arctera, that can only be hurt by Adjudicator. And like the one Slunch 4 that we fought in VDO can only be hurt by Magmal. So yeah, this one will be hurt by Battle Hammer, which is kind of like Machine Gun, but has like weight to its bullets, if you will, because it has a little like arc when you fire it. I'm gonna fire a missile here. It does a little bit more damage. And we're gonna keep firing at Slunch till it's dead. Slunch, my beloved. Oops. Let's try that again. The idea is that we want to avoid doing a ramming attack here. If it does that, we lose a little bit of time. It's really, really, really hard to avoid that in the last phase. I know it's possible, but it's just like barely possible. I gotta fire a missile and then just like aim perfectly here. Yeah, see, I almost got it there. That was a few hits short. It's 4 hits short. Wow, okay, I thought it was like 2, but apparently not. That hammer's weak. Did I get it right there? Oh my god, I got the cutscene skip. Yo! That's sick. Yeah, I just got the cutscene skip. Let's freaking go. Holy shit. Alright, well, that's cool. That saves like 10 seconds. You can do that on like every Slunch fight, except for the first one, I think. That was wild. Holy crap. If you pause like right at the very beginning there, when you... Rather, if you end the fight on top of the Octolith, then pause like the first like frame or two, I think. Once like you gain control of Samus again and get the Octolith, they can just kind of like skip the cutscene of like the camera going all the way around the room and everything. It's really wild. I was able to get that though. That's actually really good. Rainbow split incoming? Oh, maybe. As long as I mess up the escape. Ooh, a little bit careful there. Or, wasn't really being careful there, I guess. But we're good. Alright, we gotta switch to... We gotta destroy 2 Guardians in this next room here. Ideally, if I stand in the doorway here, they should just come towards me. Yeah, like that. Perfect. Nice. Good stuff. And then just gonna go all the way to the right over here where there's a portal. Then into the portal right below me, right here. And then, for whatever reason, scanning this portal for the first time during an escape sequence just works. Doesn't work for every portal, but it works for this one. So we just use that to get out of here very quickly. Instead of doing a lot of backtracking through Celestial Archives. We're not done yet though, because there's actually one item right below our ship, just right down here. It's unlocked through Battle Hammer, so yeah. So we just get that, and then we leave. Yeah, that's a rainbow split on my splits right here. Let's freaking go. That's like a 5-second one? Yeah, 5-second rainbow. You love to see it. But yeah, so we did it. We went to Linos way earlier in the run, but now we're going back. Now we're coming back to it, and getting the last artifact in this area. That's what we're gonna do. Now, the way we get this artifact is actually completely unintended. As you can probably imagine with this run, we don't do a whole lot of things that are very intended or anything, but yeah, we're gonna go over here, and then we can just kind of stand right here. And then we can just go like this, and clip ourselves... Oops. Hello? Hello? There we go, that was weird. And we just kind of clip ourselves inside this morph ball tunnel here. And just get the switch, which is supposed to... Which, like, this whole area right here is a whole big morph ball maze. The whole, and like, if you get hurt once you die, it kind of sucks. But with that skip there, we saved like over a minute, I think. It's pretty ridiculous, and we gotta not forget about this UA tank right here. And with that, we just go straight to the boss fight right there. That's actually really nice. They got that whole thing first try. You love to see it. Also, I wasn't supposed to stand up like normally with Samus there in that area with the artifacts. That's not a thing that's supposed to happen. Since we came into that area of staying up, that we kind of stay staying up. But if we morph there, then we just stay morph. If we can morph in. Oh. Oh, come on, please. There we go. Okay, we barely got that one. Almost messed that up. This is credit tree, by the way. I forgot to mention that. There we go. Didn't mess that one up at all. Good. That's fine. Fist bros for it. It's a thought that counts for sure. Is no worries. All right, so that's the 8th and last Octolith in the entire run. I mentioned right at the beginning of the run, but if we get all 8 Octoliths, we unlock the very last area of the game. But how do we unlock it, you might ask? Well, you'll see very soon. We unlock it in Alinos here, basically. That's why we do this area last. Now, I'm gonna say this out loud so I don't forget, because I forgot this recently in the run. I didn't get the missile tank on the escape sequence here, because if I don't, I won't get all the items in the game. And that's the point of the run, is to get all the items in the game. So I'm gonna do that right now. I'm saying it out loud so I don't forget. Yeah, okay, here we go. It's over here. I missed this one recently in a practice run. So I want to make sure not to forget it this time. It's right up here. There we go. There's no better time to get that, unfortunately. But yeah, that one's very easy to miss because the way out of that area is like super convenient, and that mistake is very not convenient. Alright, so we're gonna hope for some good luck right here. This next room I'm about to go into either has nothing in it, or it has like a hunter or a guardian, or like maybe 2 hunters, maybe 2 guardians, a hunter and a guardian. We'll see. But it had nothing, so we're good. That's time save. That's called good luck, everybody. This area, however, is gonna have something in it every time. Except for this time? Okay, sure. That might be a that's never happened before moment, because, like, I've never had before there's nothing in this area. Not even a single guardian or a hunter or anything. Anyways, going to this part right here unlocks the last area of the game. The last, which is called Oubliette. That's what that does, and we cancel the escape sequence by doing that. Hi, Candon! I almost said you. I was wondering, like Candon at the very least should have shown up right there. Because I heard Cannon's theme earlier. That was really weird. But, there we go. Cannon showed up afterwards, so whatever. Anyways, we're about to get another tank right here. We're just gonna clean up on Alinos on our way out of here, essentially. Occasionally buffering? That's not on my end. That's on the restreamer's end, then. It happens. Hopefully we can get it sorted out soon. The internet's weird. Yeah, it was just a big maze of, I guess, acid. I think his room is literally called the acid maze, but I don't know. I have not actually played. I've not actually like played Skin Casual in English version in like a long time. My experience with Runner's game for a while was on the Japanese version. I did not know what the room names were at all. Which is kind of unusual, because like a lot of Prime runners know like what a lot of the names are for like a lot of rooms in their run, because they're just named normally in the Prime games. But yeah. Not I, that's who. That's who doesn't know. Anyways, we're getting out of here. I need to go over here, then across the way to go into this door, and then just escape normally, basically. We're going for good luck here as well, with no guardians. So far in this first room, there's no guardians, which is good. We'll see about the second room here, but while we get to E-Tank here, there's actually one more glitch we're gonna do, one more out of bounds glitch we're gonna do. Shouts to granted this. We're gonna do this right here. And then just, there we go, just like that. We get stuck there in the corner, and then just touch boost over to the left, and then we just get out of there. Hello? There we go. The cool thing about a lot of enemies in this game is if you stand still, they'll also stand still near you. So that's what I keep doing for these Guardian fights, is just staying still. And for the Huntress fights as well, too. The game does not know how to handle it sometimes, but yeah. I'm about to get a giant rainbow split. What the heck? Did I forget something? I don't think I did. I think I just kicked ass this split. Let's go, me. I also got a first try clip, which is nice. That clip sometimes takes a little bit, but I got like a 22-second rainbow there out of nowhere, so that's kind of cool. Shout out to that. Anyways, now that we hit that one cutscene, essentially, Oblivion unlocks, so we're just gonna go straight there. Buffering is dead. Crab emoji. Yeah, we're almost done with this run. We actually have one item left to get. We got one item left to get, and it's in Oubliette. First, we got a little elevator to go on. So normally you're supposed to go through a Morphball tunnel to get up to this platform, but for some reason you just jump on those rocks and it just works. Don't know why. There's our last E-Tank of the run. That's our last item in general in this run, and that should be all items. All you have left to do is go fight the final boss. Actually, it's not all items. There's one more item we need to get, but it's during the final boss fights. So, yeah. Here's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna hit all these things on the wall here. I could do this during the actual fight itself, but I haven't practiced how to do that in a while, so I'm just gonna do it now, and then fight the boss. This final boss named Goria, by the way. He's a really cool fight in general. I really like his fight a lot. Oh, hello? Oh, god dang, I have to do that again. I thought I switched over to the correct power there, but apparently not. That was kind of whack. I don't know what happened. I gotta do that all again now. That doesn't happen all the time. Well, whatever. That's never happened before. It happened again, everybody. I said the thing. Again! It happened again, everybody. I gotta do it again. Yeah! Woo! My bad. Alright, let me menu again the correct way. There we go. There's the menu. Why is it on Imperialist already? What the hell? It like advanced multiple times, like further away from where it's supposed to be in the cycle. Okay. How are you on Imperialist right now? Excuse me? Get off of Imperialist! Okay, so here's how Goria works, is that, yeah, first, essentially its color coordinates is like how you're supposed to hurt it. In this case, when it's about to turn to green, I'm doing Goria Manip right now, by the way, which basically means I go in front of him and he changes colors. That's what that means. Alright, that's actually totally fine right there. But yeah, so like in this case, I can only hurt him with Magmal. And then once I destroy both his arms, this orb will come out, and I just keep shooting it until he's dead. It takes a lot of hits to destroy, though. Like, this thing, you're just chipping away at it constantly, the whole time. But yeah, in general, well, you want to destroy Goria using the fastest weapons you can. So, purple and orange are like basically the same speed for how long it takes to destroy Goria. And then there's blue here, and then red. Those are the fastest ones. Green is not very fast, and yellow could be fast, like in tasks, because you can match it. But for me, it's not very fast, so I don't like to go for it. But yeah, blue's very good, as you can see here. Shock Coil is just a good weapon in general. And then as long as I don't break the Shock Coil here, you should destroy him a bit faster than it would take to use both Magmal or Judicator. As long as I don't break it, which I just did right now, but it's fine. I find it best to like kind of bunny hop over and over again like this when using Shock Coil. Just make sure I don't break the chain. Unless of course, you know, something goes through the orb itself to break it, just like it happened right there. There we go. And now here's something crazy. Check this out. So here's Imperialist. It's a very good weapon, as you've probably been proven throughout the entire run. And here's another demonstration for you. Yeah, it's very good. One shot kill those big old shoulder pads there, and it'll take 7 shots to destroy the orb here. Want to avoid that whip there entirely. It's a very annoying whip. 6 and 7. Now all switches that hit along the wall basically causes second phase of Goria to happen. If I didn't do that, then the second phase wouldn't happen. This is important for the run, because there's actually one item we have to get right inside of here, essentially. It actually does count as a percent, so this does count for all items in this case. This isn't just arbitrary, but this is the Omega Cannon. A very OP weapon in multiplayer for this game. It's a pickup you can get that essentially gives you a very, very, very powerful attack, but it takes forever to recharge over and over again. And that's essentially what this final boss fight is right here. Is we use Omega Cannon to destroy Goria on second phase here, and time would be once we destroy it and the credits appear. It's random where it teleports after it gets hurt a few times. It can teleport to the very bottom of this area, and if that happens, I will be very sad and I might cry. just a few tears. Hey, I just did that. I'm gonna cry! Yes! Sob! Anyways, time is very soon. And... time.
GG.
Thank you. I think I lost most of my time this run on, like, Vesper Defense Outpost, like, during the escape, since I had to redo it and stuff. And also on Volt Driver early. Other than that, it was a really good run. You love to see it. These credits are very short, so let them play out. I just want to give a few shoutouts, though, real quick. Shoutouts to Verilix for, one, helping me learn a lot of the new tricks in this run, like Volt Driver early and other stuff like that. And also, has World Record in this category as well. His World Record's very, very good, to say the least. But yeah. Shoutouts to Dan as well, too, who found a lot of the tricks in this run as well. And the route and everything. He's just been running this game forever, and yeah, he knows a lot about it. He also knows a lot about Metroid Prime Hunter's First Hunt, which is coming up right after this, which y'all donated for. This is a little bonus run we're doing. It's the demo of Metroid Prime Hunters that came with like a lot of DS systems when the DS first launched back in 2004. Can you believe it's been that long? Can you believe it's been almost 17 years since the DS has launched? That's kind of ridiculous, right?
Please don't remind me.
Sorry for making y'all feel old. Yeah. There we go, 25%. So, I forgot to mention it earlier, but this category is called All Items because 100% of this game has you scanning everything in the game. And we don't do that because screw that. But yeah, 25% is everything. Or is all the items. So there are 9 missile expansions, 12 UA expansions, and 70 tanks. That's everything right there. But yeah, I need to actually go back to the home menu real quick so I can put in this other card. Metroid Prime Hunter's first hunts is a very short run, but hope y'all enjoy it. It's actually very different from the run you just saw as well too. The physics are different, and like the tricks are different. Like it's good. Y'all like it. Hopefully, I can explain everything quickly as well. It's kind of hard to do so sometimes with this run in particular, but yeah. I don't know how to run today, Chris. You do it. You know you already did like 2 days ago or something. But yeah, if y'all are ready on time, let me know. This run, you're ran time, perfect. This run goes by in-game time, so yeah, keep that in mind. Anyways, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so right off the bat, what we're gonna do is just Morph Ball immediately is on the right side. That kind of messed me up a second ago. And for whatever reason, in the demo here, we have limited like beam shots that we can do, which also correlates to how many missiles we can shoot as well. Once you do get the missiles in general, the goal of every room is to destroy all the enemies inside of it. So these gamers here, we want to destroy as soon as we can, just like this. And then we get some more ammo right here. Then we get missiles right here, and then we're gonna do a little bit of clip right here if I can get it. This clip might take me a little bit. There's no consistent setup for it, unfortunately. We just kind of go into the corner here and then hopefully get it by doing a boost. Boosting in this game works differently from normal boosting in Prime Hunters. We have to hit forward twice. It's actually kind of annoying. Come on, I believe. Please. Please! It's... Like I said, this is a bit annoying. Just, oh, I almost got it. There's no consistent way to get this clip. It's actually really unfortunate. Also, boosting doesn't work sometimes. There we go. Okay, we're on top. We're gonna stay up here, just like that. Oh, it fell off. Okay, well, let's try that again. Unfortunate. Unfortunate, if you will. But if you're grinding the demo here, then you would obviously reset off of this at this point. Please get off me. I hate you. Alright, I'm just gonna kill you real quick. Get out of here. Yeah, there's just a random Metroid there. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna show this off. I swear to God. Okay, up there. Maybe, please? The camera's not helping me at all. Yeah, that can just happen, unfortunately. This is actually what we're seeing most of the time whenever I do like attempts of this, unfortunately. So it's a shame this is like messing me up so badly here. Please just go up. That's actually really unfortunate. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get this right now. Right now. Oh. We're gonna get this trick right now. Oh, it's not even boosting for me when I do that. There we go. Oh, please. Oh no, dude, come on. I held up right, but it still put me off there. Maybe. Dude, I don't know why it's doing this. You know what? Screw it. This is save as ammo as well for later, because there's a lot of enemies to destroy in this room, but like, whatever. I concede, game. I concede. I tried. It's fine. Now here's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna destroy you. We're gonna destroy you right over here. Gonna get you right here, and then get all you right here. I'm gonna get this here for safety because I used more ammo than I anticipated. So yeah. Now we're doing something cool here. We're doing what's called a super jump. I discovered this, but essentially we're gonna unmorph and then morph and then jump at the instant we unmorph, and that just kind of does that. So we just kind of, you know, jump really high, and it's really cool. Alright, so we're gonna use a missile now. Missiles take up 10 ammo, just because we want to destroy that Metroid there. I wish I wasn't so low in health. Oh no. Good thing there's no fall damage in this game. There isn't hunters for some reason. Let's try that again. This is not being too kind to me right now. I might die to the boss. This will be all for naught if that were to happen. But yeah, we can just kind of clip up here, just like that, and then we can go down. Oh, hello? There we go. Okay, that was weird. I almost died there, but we're good. We're good. Don't worry about it. Then hopefully I can destroy everyone here. There we go. Wait, are you dead? Hello? Who didn't die? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to destroy the Metroid. That's right. This has been a disaster, unfortunately. But you know what? Whatever. I forgot I was supposed to destroy you on the way through there. This has been a big disaster. It shouldn't take this long normally, but that clip didn't work, and yeah. Cherry on top of the cake here would be if I just died to this boss here, but if I keep shooting it like this over and over again, I shouldn't die. And time. Yeah. First someone was giving me the business. Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. Yeah, 4:45 is not good, unfortunately. My best time, I think, is like a 1:40, I want to say. I think it's like a 1:40 or 1:41. It's unfortunate that one clip is giving me the business, though, because, like, you're supposed to go right on top of that railing and then just press left and just go straight past that doorway. It just works, but, like, I just couldn't get on there and stay up there. Because, unfortunately, like, the longer you're up there, the more the camera will actually, like, turn entirely. It's really unfortunate. That's where a lot of my time loss was there. And thankfully the final boss didn't troll me, because it can just kill me randomly. If I play really well, but thankfully it didn't just kill me. Anyways, yeah, that's been my runs. That was technically I've run 4 games now in this SS4C because I ran first time as well. But yeah, thank you all for having me in general in SS4C. Hope you all enjoy the rest of the marathon as a whole. If you want to see our Metroid speedruns in general, I'll be doing a lot of them leading up to Metroid Dread, and also be running Metroid Dread when that comes out. So feel free to follow me on Twitch if you want to. If you want to see more Metroid speedruns. But with that, I'll see you all around. Thank you all for having me. Good luck to the next runners.